Ladies and gentlemen, that was really loud.
Yes, it was.
And that's Dominic
Good.
on the left side of the screen.
I'm
and-
taking away your loud voice privileges.
Colton is on the left or the right side. Oh, good Lord, I can't even English today.
It's all right.
It's okay. We can't computer. We can't do anything today, bro.
Not much we can do.
Can't get it right.
No.
But we finally did something.
Well, we're doing something. We're going to see if it works. Yeah.
What just happened?
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
All right.
The show must roll.
Yeah. So we've got a pretty sick setup going.
We've got what did they say? What does Trump say? We've got the start of a plan. Do you see that?
we've got the start of a plan.
We've got the start of a plan. We've got the start of a setup. We've got cords going kind of. You guys
everywhere.
don't get to see it.
You
we don't
will
want
never
you to see
ever
it.
see it.
You don't. Yeah, you will never see it. You will never even know where we are at.
Yeah.
But we're here.
We're in my parents' attic.
Dude, the mobs are coming now.
Hopefully they bring money.
All of our things are coming. Yeah, no, they're going to throw tomatoes at us now.
Probably.
Poor parents.
I'm used to that, though.
Yeah. Well.
Anywho, speaking of Donald Trump, who are you voting for and why?
Who am I voting for and why? You actually ran with it.
Absolutely. What did you think? I mean, I'm pretty disappointed I didn't go to Chick-fil-A, but, you know.
Dude, you got to go to Chick-fil-A when you get a chance.
I should have.
Guess what's going to happen? Next thing you know, Sunday. Can't go. Wasted opportunity.
You're right.
So,
But I've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
yeah, but you missed out on another day.
I'm not going to go back-to-back days. I don't have the money for that.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And that ties directly into the economy, which ties back to your question of who are you voting for and why?
I asked you first.
Okay, I'm voting for Donald Trump.
And why?
He is more pro-life, and I think that gas was cheaper whenever he was president, and yeah. So just some basic stuff like that. But,
Good answer.
you know, it's not like my whole identity is tied up in politics.
Yeah.
I just am a concerned citizen, and I'm going to cast my vote because I think that that's what everyone should do. I think regardless of your decision, you should vote. But yeah, I mean, that's what I just want in a democratic republic, I just want my vote to count, and
Fair enough.
I want my gas to be a little bit cheaper, you know what I mean?
Yep, fair enough.
And groceries.
As you can see, I'm wearing blue, so I'm clearly voting for Kamala.
Okay, yeah.
No, I'm
Color
just,
association.
I'm just kidding. Get that crap out of here. No, yeah. You got to go with the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Yeah.
Yeah,
Great dancer.
Yeah. Yeah, here's the only thing that I've ever thought about with, like, Missouri and voting for Trump is in an electoral college, Missouri's most likely going to vote for Trump anyways. So it's like my one vote's not going to sway anything necessarily, but
however,
it does count. So
your vote could sway things on different things like the amendments we have.
Oh, yes, the amendments we have.
And we got some controversial ones up there.
The one that's most, in my mind, the one that's most politically divisive is obviously Amendment 3.
Yeah.
But the second one is the one that I need more discussion on because I don't know enough to vote on that yet.
Okay. I know pretty much all there is.
Here's
about
my question.
Yeah.
My question is this: I know the basics. I understand in general what's kind of happening with it.
Oh, dude.
But
hang on before you start. My eye was like perfectly lined up with the mouse, and I was like, "Dude, my eye is insanely blue. What is going on?" All right, sorry. Continue.
Anyways, besides that, dude, we've had so many things going on tonight.
Oh,
you never know.
Yeah.
No, I just my one question is I think even other states have done this where they allow sports betting and then they try and make some money for education. One, Missouri is the least or the lowest. Has the lowest paid teachers, I think, right now.
I
think we're
bottom
the lowest
tier
or one of the lowest.
Yeah.
Bottom 5 for sure. So I think, yes, we need to be promoting better education systems. We want teachers to teach. We want to incentivize that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if this amendment specifies how they have that money allocated.
Yeah.
So does it just go to a bucket, a big
one,
bucket? They can use it for anything, or
this
does it go to
one-
like certain things?
So it's what happened with the lottery, which is what everybody's comparing this to,
right.
like the state lottery, where they sent the money from the state lottery to the schools, but then they took out money from their budget that came from other places.
So they replaced it.
Yeah.
So they just were like, here, you get this, we get this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
cheap.
when they say this money's not going to the school, it's not true. Because this money's still going to the school. They're just going to pull out of the budget.
So basically it's just subsidizing the schools for that, and then the state gets extra income to do something else.
Yeah.
See, I don't like that. I'm like, the whole point of what we're trying to do should be saying like, hey, teachers, you are getting really low income. We need to help like incentivize your jobs or try and make it better in some way.
Yeah, but the way I look at it is they're never going to agree to anything else. And me as a wannabe gambler don't want to drive to Kansas. And that's my whole point about why I'm going to vote yes on it, is because I'd rather the money be wasted in my state than Kansas.
Oh, hey, we don't want to be throwing any money towards Kansas.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I drive to Kansas.
Does anybody want to see Kansas State good at football for any much longer? Get them out.
Get them out. Yeah, but no. So a lot of these people are driving to different states like Kansas, Arkansas, Tennessee, Illinois, where sports betting is legal.
Yeah.
And basically the people who are getting left out are those that are in the center of the state who don't get to travel right next to the border.
Right.
Because like all the people in Kansas City, St. Louis, just 20 minutes
over.
Across the border.
Yeah.
I've seen posts in Arkansas where they go to Memphis, or like not Memphis, but Tennessee, and they literally have cars along the lines, like the first exit, just people making bets Sunday morning before football starts.
That is crazy.
So instead of having them go outside of the state, get the money in the state.
Yeah.
And I know people don't want to give the government more money, but
I mean,
there's a chance they could do good with more money.
I can kind of see that. I'll have to look into kind of what that all entails, but yeah, that was my one concern, is just like, what are they actually going to do with the money?
Yeah.
Because I get asking for more money, like, yeah, make money off of some sports betting. Sounds like a good idea, you know? But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I'm always just like, what are you going to do with it? You know, where is it going? What's it doing?
Yeah. So it's still technically going to the schools. They're just going to end up pulling it out of their budget.
Yeah. So their budget really stays the same. It's just being,
it's just
funded
where
by a
it's
different direction.
getting funded from is different. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's hopefully informative and helpful for you guys. It was helpful for me. Always do some research on politics.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing.
Do your own research.
Yeah.
Don't research what somebody else is saying.
Like us. Don't listen to us is what you're saying.
Yeah. Go research it on your own, because I could just be lying, but that's how I took it.
Okay. Well, straight from a liar.
Yeah. Whatever I got to do, buddy.
Yeah. You're just like, I want sports gambling. I don't care what it takes.
I will tell you, oh, no, the schools are getting their money.
Yeah.
They are.
Somehow.
They are. They're getting their money from sports betting.
Yeah.
But then it's getting taken out from somewhere else. So
probably true. Yeah. That seems like what would happen.
Yeah. It's politics. So
yeah. But such is life.
Yep.
And it is a fun, interesting season. Here's one thing that we can all kind of agree on. Have you seen the no hate commercials?
No.
You haven't seen those?
No.
They do this. Time out on hate. And here's my problem. Here's my problem. My problem with this. Timeouts last for 30 seconds.
or a minute.
Or a minute. We're not trying to put a timeout on this.
We're trying to put
It's like
an end to it.
Out of the game, baby. You're gone.
Yeah.
So behave, everybody. Behave.
Oh, man. Yeah. Well, with that said, we're going to take a timeout and talk about football.
For 30 seconds or a minute.
Yeah.
We only have that much time left.
All right, here we go. Lamar Tigers beat Monette 45-22 in their biggest win of the year. It was a pretty one-sided game.
How'd they get their points? What quarter? Do you remember?
All of them.
They just spread out.
Yeah.
Okay. So they just kind of threw some
So
points
Monette
occasionally.
ran the ball like 3 times.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Yeah. They ran an out route 422 times.
They must have watched film.
And no, this is...
That's just what they do.
So I'm friends with the guy from Monette, and he's been to some of their games, and he said all they do is run out routes, and then they'll occasionally run a fake out and then in.
Oh. Do they have the quarterback do a boot roll out?
Occasionally.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
He pretty much sat in the pocket for most of it.
Really?
Yeah, unless he had to scramble
Is
out.
he a good arm?
No.
Oh. Interceptions?
That's why it was 22.
Yeah, okay.
No, he just couldn't complete the ball.
Yeah,
If it wasn't a 5-yard out route, you might as well.
The problem is a 5-yard out on the wide side of the field, that's a long throw.
Well, yes,
that's a ways
but
out.
It was never on the long side of the field.
So the defense is just like, all right,
yeah,
jump the route.
Nope, they didn't jump the route once.
No?
None.
They're just like, tackle him.
Yeah, they just kept giving them the 5-yard out.
So I'm just saying, put a safety up top, jump the route, then you got backup.
Saying.
Pick 6, nobody there going to
stop. And what they
you.
did, they had the safety behind, but none of the corners would jump the route.
Man, you got.
And I'm talking, they ran the same play 5 times in a row, and completed it. 4 or 5 times.
Hey, they added this thing in Madden where it can like recognize plays over time.
Yeah, it's called play recognition.
Yeah, and that's a real thing in Madden.
Yeah.
So let's get on that.
Yeah, in real life, that like.
I mean, I get it. You don't want to give up the big play, but if you got a safety, just trust your guy back there.
What's a 20-yard gain? Like, who cares?
What, a pick 6?
Yeah, or a pick 6. I mean, the risk reward.
I'll
give up 20 yards to maybe get 6.
Yeah. And who knows? Maybe you jump the route and he tries to get it over top, and the safety comes up, and boom, there it is again.
Or boom, big hit.
The opportunities are endless.
It did start getting chippy at the end of the game, though.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. They had this guy from Germany who is like 6'7".
Okay.
He's a big boy.
A man.
Big boy. He's played rugby. Never understood the rules of football. Coaches didn't really tell him what a penalty was.
Oh no.
So this dude's just hitting everybody. He had 4 personal fouls.
Got a few rules in football. A few rules. Got to follow the rules.
He had 4 personal fouls, and everybody's like, "Get him off the field!" And I was like, "This dude doesn't know what football is." Because I obviously have connections, so I know that he's never played football until this year.
Ladies and gentlemen, Colt Maheron.
With the
Insider.
source is
Insider.
Bro,
your phone. You're out here like, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Info.
Oh, yeah.
This guy's getting kicked out.
Speaking of, we'll get to it.
Oh, there's a lot.
What a big day.
There's a lot.
All right, let's see. Lamar plays Aurora next, which Aurora is
where are they at here? Oh, here.
Right there. They are not good at football. They did beat Monette, and they beat one other team, but they're 2-5. Yeah.
Just not good.
No, not good.
Take care of business, boys.
Yep.
Get out there.
Should be easy.
Jump a few routes.
Be aggressive. Don't be scared to make a fool of yourself.
Well, yeah, but discipline. But yeah.
Yeah. If I don't see them passing, but if they pass at the same
Here's
play,
the rules. You can be aggressive. Don't tuck your head, and always wrap up. If you do those 2 things, you're going to be all right. Well, the third thing is a little bit more advanced. If you're going to make a big hit, force them back inside. Don't let them get to the sideline.
Yeah.
But, other than that.
Coming from the defensive expert. Bro, if we ran a team.
Dude, I thought about this the other day. I miss football.
Oh.
I kind of want to coach. I don't want to be head coach, but give me
defense.
Offensive coordinator.
You want to be offense or defense?
I would like to dabble in it, but I'd probably do better at defense.
Yeah, I think you'd be a good defensive guru.
Yeah, I could probably
leave the offense to me.
Oh, please.
You're
going to go 5 wide.
5 wide with 4th graders? Heck yeah, dude. I'm throwing that ball deep.
Oh, you got to get some personnel, bro. You got to have the right personnel.
I'm going to run Wildcat,
Now that I could get behind.
I mean, you could run Wildcat at any age. I mean, that's pretty much what football at that age is.
It's true. We ran a modified version of that, and when I played high school, it was called Super Heavy.
Yeah.
When we just lined fullbacks and tight ends 3 to the right of the halfback who took the snap, and we would just pound, and then do a counter and do a couple other things off it. But
so here's the plan.
yeah,
We've got to get kids.
keep going. We're not kidnappers.
We've got to get our own kids, Like,
I don't know where you're going with this, buddy.
And then we got to make sure they're the same age, the same grade, and then coach the team together.
I'm with you.
Come on, where are you going, buddy?
I'm just saying, like, we're not just kidnapping kids the same age and like, hey, you're on our team.
No.
So you're saying we got a little Dominic and Colton Jr. out here.
Yeah.
Dominic and Colton the second.
Yeah. Well, no, not the second.
No.
We are not naming them the same name.
Okay. Well, juniors.
Yeah.
We got little dudes.
Yeah.
And they're going to go out there and be absolute forces.
Yeah.
Until mine matures enough to tear his ACL.
7 times.
Yeah. At least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
That's the plan.
Yep.
All right. So here's the real question. Okay. You're offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
I'm defensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
Who's assuming head coach role?
Who's assuming head coach? That would be me.
You?
Yeah.
And what makes you think you're qualified?
The fact that I've been head coach for more than 5 years of a swim team.
Are we swimming?
No, but I have head coach experience.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like I haven't.
What do you have?
Like I haven't led multiple dynasties and franchises in Madden and know what I'm doing. Dude, you don't even know how to handle a franchise or a roster.
We were talking about 3rd graders, 4th graders, 5th graders, 6th graders.
Bro, I can get some kids pumped up for football.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. That's why you're the defensive strength coach.
Oh,
yeah.
He's the strength coach. I guess that's fair. I guess you got to be a little bit.
You got to look big.
Yeah.
Just because you aren't strong doesn't mean.
All right, I'll give you this. You can be head coach until we get our first loss. Then it's just.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because how many defensive-minded head coaches are really shining out there right now?
Solid.
None. None. That's right.
Okay, well, we'll see what your offense brings with Mr. 5 Wide.
I'm not running 5 wide. I'm telling you, I won't run up the middle 17 times in a row.
Fair enough. My favorite thing about offensive scheme is playing with the eyes of the defense. That's what I love.
Emotions?
Yeah.
Every play has emotion.
You got to have a guy that's just willing to be gassed.
At Aiden Cheat.
Bro, we got an offense for you.
Right?
Tyreek Hill.
Whoop. Yeah, if you want to hit week 7 up there, we've already covered that. Mizzou is ranked
just a little
21st.
Shout out to my host over here.
Thank you.
For the podcast. I don't think we got it on record, but I think you did pick a perfect week last week.
I think I did, dude.
And we just didn't get it.
We didn't get it. I didn't place a bet on it.
No cap. There may be no proof, but on
our words, if you take it. Yeah. And I his word is way better than mine.
Because I would love to talk trash on him, but
yeah,
I think you did pick a perfect week.
I think I did pick a perfect week, and there was
neither
no record. So
we'll
just have to do it this week.
There's
there's no money. You bet your butt I'm going to go place a $1 bet on this week and probably lose.
In Kansas.
Yep. In Kansas. Don't forget about that because I still have to travel until hopefully next year when it's legal to do it here.
Yeah. All right. Week 7.
All right. Before we get to this, I see this little ad here for the Pat McAfee show.
Oh, yeah.
It was Aaron Rodgers Tuesday. And somebody made a special appearance.
Mr. Taco Bell
Mr. Davante Adams is in the building.
Yeah. Oh, my.
Crazy enough, he got traded last night and was in the building for practice today.
Yeah.
With Nathaniel Hackett's offense, who was their last offensive coordinator.
Yeah. Well.
How quick does that snap together?
Well, I think it snaps immediately.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing I don't know is, like, is he going to be able to play? Did they confirm that? I thought maybe, like, clearing injury protocol. Maybe.
Oh, no, he's not injured. That was fake.
Well, I know he's fake, but, like, is there protocol where he has to, like, he's got to miss
a physical?
Yeah. But can he just jump right in and play?
I'm pretty sure he can just jump it right in.
Okay. If that's the case.
Because I saw, who's their coach? Mike Tomlin said, well, last week I was planning for Davante Adams, and this week I'm planning for the Davante Adams. And I was like, ooh, that's tough.
Yeah.
So.
Well, he already did his job for one time.
Yeah. Because
different quarterback situation, but.
and he wasn't playing.
True.
So,
True.
Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams back together. It hurts my feelings. But it's going to be so nice.
Yeah,
If
they invited AJ Hawk to come back. Yeah. They invited him. They're like, hey, come back to the squad. Can you imagine?
You're an idiot. Anyways, Thursday night, we got the Broncos and the Saints. And, Bo Nix not looked horrible. Not looked great.
Yeah, I think he's still kind of coming into the speed of the game and things like that.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I've been a little bit disappointed that he hasn't, made more progress.
Yeah.
But
man, the Saints team has really confused the mess out of me, man. They are not favored in this game. The Broncos are favored. Yeah. And, I'm just going to have to say that is absolute craziness and take the Saints in this game because I just don't see a world where, I know the Broncos defense is legit, but they just, I don't know if Patrick Surtain's going to be back.
Well, remember, the Saints don't have Derek Carr.
You're right.
So
but
that's probably why they're
honest. It's just at home, and Rattler didn't look horrible.
Didn't look horrible, but he didn't look like a guy who's going to help you win a game. Like, he won't lose the game, maybe, but he's not going to help you win the game.
Yeah.
Shout out Daniel Jones. But I think I'm going to...
Hold on. Excuse me.
I'm hurt. I'm wounded.
That's gross. All right, continue.
I'm wounded. Okay. Anyways, I think I'm going to lean Broncos in this one. I think that they have more on their side. They've got a head coach that's trying to change things. They've got a quarterback that they believe in. They just got more going for them, and I think the Saints losing Derek Carr, I think he makes that big a difference.
Yeah.
So
I definitely see the under in this game hitting.
Total?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see 20 points maybe.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I got Saints, you got Broncos. Somebody clip it. We won't remember. Now we've got the London game for this week.
Good grief, I'm
the
tired of
Jaguars back in London, stayed in London for their second week in a row. And now they're taking on the New England Patriots, who are under the quarterback role of Derek, not Drake. Yeah, Drake. Yeah. Drake May, not Derek.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence and the Jags have looked absolutely horrible, and they are 5.5-point favorites. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I think the Patriots need a first-round pick more than the Jaguars. So does that play into this at all? I don't know.
See, I disagree.
Well, I'm saying that the Patriots franchise is kind of like I get that they're both going to argue, at this point in the season, they want the first pick. But I'm saying the Patriots as a franchise are kind of like, yeah, we have no talent. Like, at least the Jaguars have been in some competitive games. The Patriots, they got a good defense, but their
offense is good. They just need an O-line. They have no O-line.
They need some picks, bro. And they need some help.
You want to know what's going to happen? They're going to trade their first pick, or they're going to trade whatever pick they have. They're going to trade it back.
Yeah, to get some more depth, but you got to still get that pick.
They're going to draft, or they're going to trade it for like an eighth round or an eighth pick and get a lineman there.
They got to get some help, man.
And then probably
they're
a couple
killing quarterbacks over there.
Yeah, I mean, Drake didn't look horrible.
No, not terrible.
He looked pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
Who did they play? They played the. Was it the Texans, right?
Yeah, the Texans.
And they didn't look horrible against the Texans.
Yeah, not terrible.
He's the only person to throw for 300 yards against the Texans.
Yeah, their defense is good this year.
Yeah,
very good. But I think that the Jaguars, have the advantage of being there. I had the jokes, that they're the London Jaguars now, but I think that Patriots will cover, but I think that Jacksonville's going to win this one. I think the total definitely going to be under.
We're going to go with separate picks here, and I'm taking the Patriots, man.
Alrighty.
I just
coming off a hot week.
I can't let it happen. We're going back to back. How often does that happen we don't agree?
Not often.
Next game we got the Seahawks and the Falcons.
This could be a points.
This could be
feast.
A huge game where 51.5 points is not even close, and it could be 30 to 50 by the end of the game.
Yeah.
With that being said,
Can't believe
I'm going to
Metcalf
take
only has 2
the
touchdowns.
Atlanta Falcons. Well, I mean, when Geno Smith only throws 6 touchdowns, what do you really expect?
I know it just seems like Metcalf's had a better year than this, but he's not really. I've never been a huge fan of his. But, yeah, I mean, I think that the Falcons playing at home, it's hard to pick against them. The Seahawks, I don't know how I feel about this team. I mean, they have some talent, but, I mean, the way that I've seen the Falcons play, they kind of mean business, you know?
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna agree with you on this one. I think Atlanta's got this.
Yeah.
And I think Atlanta's going to
cover that spread easy.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Thinking a 6-point game.
I'm thinking Atlanta -3 and then the over on the 51.5 there.
Yeah.
Put $10 on it. Titans Bills, this one doesn't even need to be talked about. The Titans are by far the worst team in the NFL.
Hey, Will Levis, meme generator.
Oh my goodness, did he have anything this last week?
I saw something that he did that I can't remember off the top of my head, but he did something that was kind of funny.
How about Josh Allen not throwing a single interception this year?
You had to say it. Literally, you're like one of those announcers.
All
This
right.
kicker has made 10 in a row.
All right, now
leading up to this kick.
go ahead and put some money on Josh Allen's interception, so you can put a Buffalo win the
Buffalo.
over on 41.5.
You think over?
And Josh Allen interception. Yeah.
So you think like Bills are going to score 30?
It'll be 30-13 or something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Yep, okay, we agree there.
Bengals Browns.
Ooh.
Give me the Bengals.
Yeah. Bengals for
Because
sure. The Browns are just
who do the Browns have anymore?
dumpster fire. Dude,
Jerry
I have
Jeudy.
Amari Cooper on my fantasy team, and I'm
Ooh,
like,
you are cooking.
I knew he would get traded.
Yeah.
I was holding on to that because he's
Yeah.
been terrible. But he's also had a bunch of drops. He's been catching ducks. He's trying to catch ducks. So I'm hoping that he's not cooked and he can turn things around with
Yeah,
my
we'll
boy
figure
Josh Allen.
that out with the game above.
Yeah.
With the last game we talked about.
Yeah, for sure.
That'll be
Good addition.
I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, good
Amari
addition.
Cooper to the Bills.
Yeah, Bengals, they're really close in all these games. They're really a good team still, but they just got to get some stuff figured out defensively. That's my thing. They got
that and their offensive line.
Holding the Giants to 7 points doesn't prove anything. Just so
No, that does not.
Okay, we're all on the same page. Then.
No.
Okay.
Except for you picked the Giants last week.
It was my last hope of like maybe Daniel Jones can like just squeeze us by, get us one cool
not even
primetime memory, but that was squashed.
Yeah.
Okay. This is
How
tough.
is this not Sunday night?
Will it get flexed?
No,
They can't.
They flex something else. I'm pretty sure.
Oh gosh.
They
They did this last week. Why did we have to watch the Giants in primetime? That should
that
never
was horrible.
happen. We should have
Who
seen
thought about that at the beginning of the season?
the
like,
Raven. Yeah, let's put
Bengals and
Daniel
Giants.
Jones out there.
Yes.
Because it could have gone. Even if the Bengals were like undefeated, nobody wants to watch that either.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see that. Anyways, Texans Packers game of the week in your eyes. Yeah. Ooh. Home game for the Packers.
Man, coming off that win against the Cardinals just made me way too confident in this team. And
They look good. They look really good. They look like a whole team.
Can you go to the Packers? I don't think Xavier McKinney got a pick last week, which is
Unheard of.
For sure.
So we lose to the Eagles and the Vikings so far.
Yeah,
But good teams.
less than a touchdown.
Yeah.
That's where go to the Cardinals game real quick. Oh, we got McManus. We got a new kicker. Okay. Scroll up real quick. He did not throw an interception. So, Xavier McKinney did not get an interception for the 6th game in a row.
What's the status with what's your receiver's name?
Romeo Dobbs, he caught a touchdown.
Well, is he the one that stayed out?
Yeah.
Okay.
He caught a touchdown last week.
Everything's mended
Which
back there.
You could have put money on that he was going to score because everybody and their mother knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
And he scored 2, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Goodness.
Yeah. So it's got me feeling confident about this Packers team. And I look forward to this game a lot. It's going to be a blast. It'll be on that monitor right over there, and Red Zone will be on this one.
Yeah, well, you got to make a pick.
Oh,
I think it's obvious, but you got to say it.
Do I
get it on paper?
Oh yeah, Packers for
Packers
sure
to cover.
We're not going with that part. I don't.
I like the. I like this. It's pretty high, but I think we can
feel
get
like
there.
The over would hit.
Yeah, I think we can get there.
That's only 28-24.
The only thing I'm concerned about with the Texans is
28-24.
Yeah.
We'll do it. Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, for the only thing I'm worried about with the Texans is like at some point you can't really predict like when they're gonna just like cool off and like have a bad game or something. I don't think they've had any major injuries other than Collins.
Yeah,
I think he's the big one that's out. But
Tank Dell looked really
Tank
good.
Dell, you got Stephon Diggs, and then you got the whole
Joe
cast
Mixon
around
also
them.
looked good back. He's back, so
they've got a whole squad of dudes. I think Nico Collins being out does affect a little bit of what they're wanting to do, but I mean they look fantastic against a good defense.
You say that, but this Packers defense is just looking like something else.
Yeah. They're good, but I mean, I don't think they're going to keep the Texans under like 25 points.
So you're going Texans?
I think I'm going to go Texans.
Fair.
I think I'm going to go C.J. Stroud in any game until proven otherwise.
Stat of the week: the Packers are the first team in NFL history to start the first 6 weeks at 4-2 and be last in their division.
Oh yeah, that's nuts, dude.
Did you see the point differential is like? It's like plus 41 for the Packers, and that's the worst in the division.
Ridiculous.
And if you go and add up all the other divisions, like if you add up the NFC or the AFC North, like all four of theirs,
oh god,
it's not like doesn't even touch like the best one's like plus 14.
Oh man,
yeah. So this NFC North is
a lot of playoff
brutal.
Teams. A lot of playoff teams.
Could you imagine all four?
And dude, even the Bears.
Can all four go?
What is going? Very.
There's 3 spots, right? 3 wild cards, or is it just 2? There's the 4, and then there's 7. Yeah.
So I think that it's technically possible.
It's possible, but it's not
very
likely.
Unlikely.
Out of any division, this division would be the one to do it.
But I think that what would have to happen is like there's a lot of like late season in division stuff happening.
Well, yeah, you just split this season or the series,
but I think that I'm trying to think who else in the NFC could steal a spot.
Yeah,
I'm not exactly sure. We'll look at that next time maybe, but Texans for me, Packers for you. Packers at home, that's a tough pick for me. Probably gonna regret that, but dude, CJ Stroud just finds a way, man.
He does.
I really like what I see out of him, and I think that Jordan Love has a little bit more weaknesses than Stroud. Still pretty incredible.
I don't know that I would go with that, but yeah. So right now, looking at it, the
playoff standings as of now.
So right now, the playoff standings. How many teams make the playoffs? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. So it's kind of tough because the Buccaneers and Falcons are the ones that could ruin it.
Oh,
if they both
so it would basically be one of those two.
Yeah, and then 2
or
NFC
Chicago.
Norths. Yeah, or Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago's not going to make that. I don't think, but who knows? I mean,
to be fair, Chicago has only won at home. They're 4-0 at home and 0-2 on the road.
Yeah, young quarterback. That makes sense.
Yeah. What's our next game here?
Yeah, next game we've got is
Dolphins Colts.
Battle of the injured quarterback. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to take the Colts in this one. The Dolphins have basically done nothing since Tua left the scene. I don't like the Dolphins in anything at this point. Colts get Anthony Richardson back. I don't know if that helps or hurts them, to be honest, at this point.
Are you starting to believe in my saying?
What, Joey Flacco?
If Joey Flacco's playing, I like the Colts. If he's not, give me the other team.
You were definitely right about that. You were definitely
Joe
right.
Flacco, man.
He can sling it. Yeah, he's
Who would have thought?
You give this guy a few little bit of rest, and he comes back rejuvenated, apparently ready to just tear up
He's
some
ready
youngins.
for that comeback player of the year again.
Oh gosh, can you imagine?
Nah, they actually tweaked that.
Oh, I saw that.
To where you had to have been injured.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So
well,
he won't be doing that, and we'll see.
Yeah.
I've got the
at home.
I've got
tough.
the Colts. It's impossible to pick that game.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be. I'd kind of flirt with the under on this one just because of the fact that I don't think the Dolphins are going to score a lot. But
this next game, Lions-Vikings, probably game of the week.
Ooh. Vikings at home undefeated. Wow, what a game.
I think this is where the road ends.
The road ends? You think the Vikings finally give one up at home?
I think this is where the road ends.
Wow. You're feeling good after the beat up on Dallas?
I mean, they did lose Hutch.
Yeah, that's a tough loss.
Oh. Does that sway me enough?
I mean, their offense is cooking, so you know they're going to try and put up points. It's probably going to be around this total here. I think that the Vikings don't have the best defense in the league. I think the Lions don't have the best defense in the league, so I think it's going to be a points and who can kind of cause some turnovers maybe, stuff like that. But, I mean, Minnesota at home, I feel like they might get this one too.
You're going Minnesota?
I don't know.
I can't. I have to stick with the Lions.
Yeah. Trying to think. Have the Vikings had any significant injuries?
No.
Nothing?
Not really. Well, Aaron Jones. I forgot about that.
Okay. Hawkinson. He's
been out for a while.
Injured reserve. I can't stand it.
Yeah,
all right. I mean, I'm going to go with the Vikings at home. I think that after a big win against Dallas, the Lions are going to, I don't know, I feel like they're going to struggle a little bit.
They scored 40-plus points in their last two games.
Yeah, they might. I mean, they may score a lot here too, but I don't.
The Vikings defense has just been so good all year. But they weren't that great against the Packers. And who do you think has the better offense between the Packers and the Lions?
Ooh, the Lions. Yeah.
That's where I'm going. Lions.
Okay. All right. I don't think the trick plays are going to work on the Vikings, though. No. They had like 4 against Dallas.
Yeah.
That worked. All right, so
Eagles-Giants. This is your game, buddy.
No.
Give me the Eagles, please.
No. Hey, I just want it to be close enough.
Don't.
No. Hear me out. I want it to be close enough that Sirianni gets fired. That's my only. Yeah, that's a victory in my eyes.
Oh my.
We suck. We need a different quarterback.
Is that what you want, though?
Sirianni?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand him. I'd rather them have. I can't stand the guy.
You'd rather them have a good coach?
I don't care. Nobody wins the division 2 years in a row. It's hard to hate one of them more than the other. I mean, I hate Philadelphia more than any of them, but
yeah.
I can't stand Philadelphia.
Yeah, give me Philadelphia.
Everybody says that. Look at this though, -3. That tells you what they think. Eagles suck. They need to figure stuff out.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what's sad? They're winning their division.
Yeah. No, they're not. In Washington?
According to the.
They lost. So yeah, I guess they are.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, Raiders, Rams.
Oh.
Another one that we are only going to see on Red Zone occasionally.
Give me the Rams, man.
The Raiders just lost. I mean, I feel like this team's kind of fragmenting, and
the coach doesn't have the players behind him.
No, I think that the way that he's kind of approached it is like, oh, I was a former player. I kind of get this.
No,
hasn't quite worked.
You were a former player 20 years ago, buddy.
Yeah,
the time has changed.
I don't think it's working for him. And there's talks about Crosby going to the Lions. There's talks about it.
I have seen that since Hutch is injured.
Yeah, there's talks about him. There's talks about who's the guy for the Jets that they can't get to play.
Hassan Reddick.
There's talks about him going to the Lions. So there's a lot of talks, but I'm
excited for
when
the
your
trade
team
deadline.
is the center of, hey, let's get talent out.
Yeah.
Not
a good thing.
That's why I think we're going here.
Not a good thing. Yep, I'm gonna go Rams. I'm not sure about the spread.
Yeah, me either. Who knows?
Ooh, Panthers, Commanders. Another
said.
Jaden Daniels masterclass here.
Enough said.
Just had a good game against the Ravens where they only lost by 7.
Yeah.
Next
Good game. Good game.
Yeah.
Oh, Super Bowl.
Boring. Chiefs, 49ers.
We've seen it.
Chiefs. Oh, wait, look at the spread, bro.
I know. They're saying that it's like super close. San Fran's got the edge at home.
So they probably have the Chiefs at like minus 100.
But here's the thing that's ridiculous about this. Christian McCaffrey's gone. They haven't looked good. Why does everyone
I think Debo's out.
Why does everyone doubt the Chiefs at this point?
I have no idea, man.
Everybody's like out on the Chiefs, and it's like, bro, they're 5-0 and they look terrible. That does not add up to be good.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I'm gonna pick the Chiefs, and I'm obviously
same.
picking the Chiefs to
plus 1.5. Yeah,
destroy this.
Jets and Steelers. The Jets get their boy Devontae Adams. Sunday night game. I believe this is a game that got flexed. I could be wrong.
Fair enough. I mean, I get it on this one, actually.
Yeah.
You've got this is a must win.
Yeah, make or break for this season.
You don't get this game, you're basically over.
Yeah.
Like, everything you just did, pointless.
Yep.
You got to win this game. You got to get on track. Scored 20 points against the Bills, so that's a thing. Yeah. But, man, I don't know what's happening with the Steelers. Who's playing at quarterback? I don't even know.
Yeah, man, it's just it doesn't make any sense.
Any pick on a starter yet?
I think it's dangerous time.
Did they give him the start, or are they saying he's going to play?
They're giving him first team reps.
Oh my!
As a George Pickens fantasy owner, I am ecstatic about that.
Well, I think that helps a little bit for Pickens, but I think that it's going to be a little problematic because I don't think Wilson is going to be as mobile as Fields can be.
Oh, no,
and the
but
offensive line is terrible.
He's still mobile.
The situation, not terribly. I mean, Fields is like out there cooking DNs. He's getting past linebackers.
Yes, but
if you can't do that, you got to sit in the pocket, get it out to guys, and I think Wilson will do better at that. But I heard somebody talking about this, and I kind of was like, that makes sense. Like, how is he going to handle a bad offensive line as an older quarterback? He's a little bit mobile, but supposedly he got back in shape. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. But
yeah, I don't really know what to think. They lost I think they should have let him play last week against the Raiders.
I would agree. I think that's where you put him in and say, all right, let's see what the offense looks like on a team we're pretty sure we're going to beat. Yeah. And then this game, you're playing a team that's desperate, man.
Or they wait until next week and then start Russ against the Giants.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Boom roasted.
So we'll see. And then Monday night we've got 2 games.
Well, you got to pick.
Yeah, sorry. Jets.
Yeah, Jets. I'm going
Jets. Jets. Ravens, Buccaneers in a Monday night game. Oh,
give me Baltimore.
Yeah, you just can't pick Lamar Jackson to lose to an NFC team.
Apparently not.
And the Chargers versus the Cardinals. Oh man.
What to do?
The Bears and Cowboys both on a bye.
I think the Cardinals have kind of shown that they started off with a little bit of a firecracker.
Yeah.
But I don't think that
Marvin Harrison's out. I'm pretty sure with the concussion.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to go with the Chargers.
Me
I just
too.
think they run away with it. Literally run the ball.
Probably. Yeah. Dobbins is
a good
surprise for my
They've got
team.
that Kamani Vidal, the 6th round rookie. I only know because he's on my dynasty team, and he looks pretty good. So yeah, there's the perfect week 2.0.
Well,
from me.
I'm not feeling like you're gonna get it this week. I honestly last week I was like,
it was because there was only 2 underdogs that won.
Yeah.
So,
and there were a lot of people.
But that's the second year. Maybe I didn't do it last year. Maybe it was 2 years ago. Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
2 and 3 years that you've picked.
Yeah,
a perfect week.
Not last year, but the year before that, I picked a perfect week, and then this year I picked a perfect week. Allegedly.
On our word.
We cannot confirm. Well, we can confirm with our word,
but you can deny.
You can deny. We'll accept it. And with that, any final words?
Which is heads, which is tails? Heads, tails. Which one do you want? What are we flipping for?
I gotta put it in the air. I gotta call it in the air.
Okay, what are we betting on? What's this for? We gotta end on. a coin toss
on a bet
on something.
Do we play pickleball sometime soon?
Do we play pickleball?
1-on-1.
Man
Recorded.
against man. Oh, live stream.
Live streamed.
Okay. All right. Whatever you pick. What are you the affirmative?
If I guess it right,
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Okay.
We'll do it next Tuesday or Monday.
Yeah, whenever we do next.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, call it in the air.
In the air. Heads.
Tails.
Ah,
Bro, you let down the crowd. Everybody wanted to see that.
Oh man,
and you were going to be
everybody-
shirtless.
What?
That was the whole point.
What?
You were going to be out there
Why was I going to
flexing.
be shirtless?
You were rolling sleeves up earlier.
Oh, because I would have destroyed you, and then I would have ripped my shirt off and then flexed.
Yeah.
Because you suck at pickleball.
Yeah, it's been a minute,
We
but
still might have to do that anyways.
double or nothing.
Double or nothing. All right.
Not just a game.
3
a tournament.
A set. Tails. Oh, it's gonna be heads.
We'll do it sometime.
Tails.
You didn't call it. That doesn't count.
Triple or nothing.
What is this? Okay, but winner buys the other person Gatorade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heads and tails. Tails. Oh man. Heads.
Tails.
Oh, okay.
Just stick to it. Anyways.
With that being said, we out.